sits on the House Financial Services Committee, and he joins us now. Congressman, is this going to be front and center when you guys start the new session in January?
Well, it needs to be. This is a scandal that's worse than Enron. It's worse than Bernie Madoff. When you think about it, Jesse, these were not sophisticated investors in many cases. These were retail investors who were giving hundreds of dollars, maybe $1,000 to FTX and to Sam Bankman-Fried, and they lost it all, up to $8 billion lost in this FTX failure. And what's terrible about this, again, is that this is a Democrat mega donor. Clearly, we need to get to the bottom of not only what the events were that led to the collapse of FTX, but also why the regulators were asleep at the switch. And obviously, the majority in the House Financial Services Committee, they were not interested in looking into this. He did testify before our committee. But the investors in FTX, in this crypto exchange, they deserve answers, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, the Democrats always say they care so much about the little guy, but where are they now talking about making the little guy whole again? I mean, it sounds like the whole Barney Frank thing just kind of missed the housing bubble and all the free mortgages from Fannie and Freddie. Are you going to be able to claw back some of this cash and give it back to the people that lost money? Maybe ask the Democrats, you know what, that $40 million, we're going to need to give that back to the people that he defrauded.
Well, I hope that in the Chapter 11 bankruptcy that some of the assets will be left over so that there can be some restitution. The current CEO of FTX who took over to manage this bankruptcy, John Ray, he was also the CEO of Enron when that bankruptcy was happening. And it's remarkable what he said in comparing the two. Ray said that he has never seen such a complete failure of corporate controls and such complete absence of trustworthy financial information as what he sees with FTX. You pointed out that this was a guy who took out $1 billion of personal loans against this company. They commingled customer funds to make risky trades to lose all of this money. And of course, this CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried, was very, very interested in big donations to the Democratic Party. But Jesse, here's the bottom line. This is the poster child of the fraud of ESG. SBF called it effective altruism. But the obsession with climate change and sustainable investing and doing good and just labeling this company as an ESG company, that was the distraction for many people. And
I mean, you can get away with anything. I'm surprised O.J. Simpson hasn't said he wants to clean up the atmosphere and save the whales. I mean, you can get away with pretty much anything if you greenwash yourself. All right, Congressman, we'll be looking forward to seeing these hearings play out next year and finding out if we can get the money back from these Democrats.